Hey guys, how's it going? So I was trying to think of an idea for this month's video and I came up with 20 facts about me. So I'm not going to assume that you necessarily wanted to know these, but you know, you tuned into the video, so I'm going to guess that you're even a tiny little bit interested. So fact number 1, music has always been a massive influence in my life, and I just think it's such a brilliant way of conveying feelings and conveying emotions. Music is, you know, something you can always turn to when you're having a really bad day or when you're really struggling and you've got no one else to turn to. And one of the best things for me when I'm really struggling with things, I'll just get in my car and I'll drive and just listen to some music for a little while. And it can kind of help you to calm down a little bit. It can kind of work both ways though, because you know, listening to a song can really like heighten your mood and cheer you up, but it can also dampen your mood and make you really sad or really bring back bad memories, I guess. I always link stuff to songs lyrically, and you know, just hearing a line from a song can kind of bring things back. I'm one of those people that kind of has a lyric for basically every situation. You know, if someone's saying something, I'll be thinking of a line in my head that links to that, or you know, a movie quote or something. And sometimes I just like start singing the song and I'll be like, what is this guy doing? Something I've done for almost as long as I can remember is when you're walking down the street listening to a song and you've got your headphones in, I walk to the beat of songs. So if it's like a really slow beat and there's someone walking behind you, it can obviously get really annoying because you're just like, you know, get out the way. Something I do quite a lot is, you know, when I'm listening to a song, I'll look into the distance and kind of just go off into my own world and kind of pretend I'm in the music video. So like when I'm listening to it, I'll just be walking along like mouthing the lyrics. And for me, it's a really good way of, you know, forgetting about things for a little while, forgetting about the harsh reality of things. And I just kind of go off into my own little world. But other people, something I tend to do without even realizing sometimes is I'll just put random accents on things. Like when I'm talking, I sort of go really Americanized. And I think it's just because I watch too many American TV shows that it kind of has had an impact. Sometimes I sound really northern as well. I don't really know where that comes from. I have OCD for a number of different things. Numbers, for example, if it's, you know, counting out money, if I have a certain amount that's not like a 5 or a 0, it really plays on my mind, and you know, it kind of drives you crazy, and obviously you can't do anything to sort of change it or try and, you know, tame it. It's one of those things, there's nothing that you can really do to sort of get around it. I also have it with time, like if there's something that I need to do, it'll have to be done at a specific time. It's normally like 0:00, 1:15, 1:30, 1:45. Or if it's like 15:15 or something. Like I said before, I'm a little bit strange in the head. I'm also a neat freak, which really confuses my mum because I'm quite a messy person, but it's sort of, you know, my bedroom will be just piles of stuff everywhere, but it's still sort of organized, at least to me, in certain piles of things. Like there'll be book piles and clothes piles. It has to all be organized. It's one of those really complicated, like inexplicable things. I have some really irrational fears, like I don't even know where they came from, what caused them. If it was like something I experienced as a child, I'm not really sure. But things like urinals, they really creep me out, and I have a fear of dogs. Basically all kinds of dogs. I don't know, I think I got bit by one as a child and it kind of put me off all dogs forever. So I'm definitely a cat person. I'm also like a huge grammar freak. Like I have a big thing. It's kind of instinctive, like I don't even mean to do it half the time, but I correct people in the middle of sentences and it can get really annoying, and it's one of those things I can't control and I can't change it, but I have this really weird thing with eye contact. It's not like a fear as such, but I just, you know, when I'm talking to someone, I can never stare like directly into their eyes like most people would. And some people get really frustrated with it. Like my old English teacher used to come like right up to me, which is obviously really creepy. It's always made me really anxious, and I don't know, it really unnerves me sometimes. Since my second video, I've actually got another tattoo, so I now have 3, and I've got my 4th planned for sometime next month. I'm not really sure yet, once I've saved up enough money. I decided to try lip piercing for about a week, obviously just a clip-on to, you know, see how it would go. And loads of my uni friends told me that it looked pretty cool and that I should go for it and get the real thing. And then I came home and my mum was just like, what is that? And then I went to work and people were just like, no, take it out, it looks gross. So kind of a mixed reaction there, but I wasn't too sure about it. I just kind of wanted to see how it would look. My favorite snacks at the minute are ice gems, Doritos, and flying sauces because I've got some massive addiction for them. My mum bought me a box of 300 and they pretty much went in about a week. I am definitely a hugger. I've always been a really cuddly person, and I just think the cutest thing you can do is, you know, give someone a hug because it kind of brightens up the whole day, And you know, when my friends and I meet up, we all hug each other, and it's a really good way of making people feel loved and, you know, like cared for, because, you know, you got your arms around them and you're just like, yeah. I'm a hopeless romantic in both senses of the word, because I love the kind of cute side of the relationship where it's like letters, cards and presents, and, you know, just little like ways to show them that you love them. But I'm also really hopeless when it comes to love, because, you know, we've all had kind of like the series of bad relationships where you kind of just want to give up, get your hopes up, and then it's just like, okay, so still not going anywhere. I really love spontaneity, because it can be really cute, you know, when it comes to dates and stuff, and it's not planned and you don't really know what's going to happen. Not necessarily like a surprise, but when you just, you know, get in the car and drive somewhere. But I've always been pretty rubbish when it comes to spontaneity, because I always have to plan everything down to like the last second, and I obsess over like little things, which can be really annoying. So not only do I talk really Americanized sometimes, my style was really influenced by America as well, because, you know, the snapbacks and the varsity jackets. I think everyone has their own unique style, and that's kind of influenced mine quite a lot. I've been learning Spanish for about 8 years now, and it's really frustrating because I took a year out after college and I had a gap year, worked for a little while, and I kind of lost all of the Spanish that I had. So when I started back at uni, I had to sort of learn everything from scratch, which is really frustrating. So fact number 20 is I love sleep. Like, I'm kind of one of those people that can like sleep at almost any point of the day, anywhere. And on weekends when I'm not at uni or at work, I just, you know, I'll sleep till sort of 11 o'clock. And I come downstairs and everyone makes a big deal out of me waking up so late, and I'm just like, that's what weekends are for, sleeping. So that's it from me today, but if you like the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got a pretty cool idea for the video next month, but I'm not going to give anything away because I want it to be a surprise. So until next time, bye!